Hello everyone, this is Father the Everchosen, back in Total War Warhammer 2, bringing you another quick battle, this time pitting my gobos, led by a nameless Night Goblin Warboss, against the High Elves under the command of Imrik of Caledor. Now, as always, we'll go through my opponent's army first, and then we'll jump back over and take a look at mine. So my opponent brings a Sun Dragon, 2 Silverian Guard, the Scions of Mathland, the Pure Main Company, White Lions of Trace, of course Imrik, these Sisters of Avalorn, Rhaegar's Pride, the War Lion of Trace, 2 Illyrian Reavers, a regular White Lion, White Lions of Trace, sorry, and a unit of War Lions of Trace, a standard unit. For me, as soon as I saw which battle map we were fighting on, I know that this battle map can be it's really all about who can control this middle ridge, So with bringing Greenskins, because I'm trying to bring you Greenskin and High Elf battles, I had already selected the Greenskins, noticed this, and said, I want that hill. And I knew that Night Goblin units all got Vanguard deploy. Now, my opponent could have Vanguard deployed, and I've had that happen where you Vanguard deploy on one side, they Vanguard deploy on another side, and it's just a mess right away. But I decided to, I don't know if I would consider it cheesy, maybe a bit cheeky, but I wanted the hill. So I took pretty much all Night Goblin units. So we'll go through real quick. I've got these Forest Goblin Spider Riders, as well as the Death Creepers on the other side. Along my back lines, I've got 4 Night Goblin Archer Fanatics. I've got the 8 Peak Loonies back here. I've got the Warlord's Boys right in the center with my Night Goblin Warboss. I have 4 units of Night Goblin Fanatics and 4 units of Nasty Skulkers, as well as this giant river troll hag. She'll be coming up and dishing out her own damage. And then the last unit is this Night Goblin Shaman. My Night Goblin Shaman is bringing Vindictive Glare, Itchy Nuisance, Gork'll Fix-It, and Curse of the Bad Moon, as well as his Madcap Mushroom. The Giant River Troll Hag is bringing Spirit Leech, the Purple Sun, obviously her Swamp Breath and Mither, and if you've watched me, I like the Assault of Stone bound spell. I think it's very much so worth it. So I also have brought that. So as soon as I click play, this battle will instantaneously start. So right away, the Sisters of Avalorn are getting their shots off. My Night Gobos start shooting at the Sun Dragon, and it's a little bit jarring right away. I hit the dragon with Gork'll Fix-It to slow him down so that he can get just peppered for as long as he can. He shoots a nice breath attack at the Warlord's Boys. I think he was trying to hit my Gobbo Warboss, but he's sitting in here, and it's harder to hit. This Sun Dragon begins to melt because he's being targeted by all my archers and my Spider Riders. I advance my own army, as well as the Giant River Troll Hag, and this is where the Assault of Stone is going to happen. These Sisters of Avalorn go from full health down to maybe a fifth, and half their number instantaneously go away. And again, I chose the Fanatics because I hadn't jumped on the new Spinning Loons kick yet, and I wanted to see if it really was as overpowered as everybody has been saying it is. It is. This Night Goblin Shaman's just dishing out his magic. Itchy Nuisance going down, dropping their melee attack and base weapon damage. But Dragonhorn of Caledor goes off. I hit Imrik with fermented fungi, and Imrik is, out of everything on this battlefield, the most dangerous thing. Because even if I took all three, my Night Goblin Shaman, my Warboss, and my Giant River Troll Hag, which does happen, they are not a match for him in any sense, nor should they. So these Illyrian Reavers and White Lion, or War Lions, really do start to escape me. They kind of dip, dodge, and duck around. I'm not able to really pin them down. This other set get pinned down eventually, but the ones attacking my backlines over here are quite a nuisance. Sun Dragon does make his appearance again, but he really isn't going to be able to help too much without dying at this point. Imrik, still very healthy, still doing a boatload of damage. The Giant River Troll Hag is trying to get in here and help, but, you know, where is this creature? Imrik's up on his horse, and Imrik is just deadly in every way. This dragon's really just trying to provide support. I get my fanatics going. I had one fanatic shoot this way, one fanatic shoot the other way, and it just tore through the Silverian Guards and the Pyramid Company. And they're just not able to stick around. They get ripped apart, and you'll see at the end for especially for goblins, some of them are walking away with huge kill numbers. This Sun Dragon sits in here and ignobly dies to a Night Goblin Warboss stabbing him once in the face. Nice little jump there. He's super happy. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I killed it. I hit Imrik with the fermented fungi, and it does stick this time. He stays in combat. And at this point, if you look around the battlefield, I've got units that are coming back, but I'm really heavily focused over here. These units should be coming back. That's why the balance of power is so heavily weighted in my favor. But really at this point, my opponent just doesn't have anything left to take out my just hordes of goblins. You know, certain ones, especially, you know, these 8 loonies are still pretty much full health. Drop another fanatic spin through here, taking out the Silverian Guard. And at this point, it pretty much spelled disaster. Imrik blows his Horde of Caledor one last time and succumbs to this Gobbo tide. Now, you may think that, like I said, maybe a bit cheesy, a bit cheeky, but I wanted that hill, and I wasn't sure that he wasn't going to contest that hill. And I would much rather have had that high ground to be able to shoot my archers than have to fight from a lower position. But going through, you know, the Giant River Troll Hag, it says she only had 10 kills. It doesn't record the Assault of Stone kills, because that Assault of Stone heavily damaged those sisters. But if you look at my fanatics, save for this one, you know, 72, 61, 75, those are amazing kills, and they're not from, you know, that's what their melee kills would look like. This is what their kills look like when they unleash their fanatics. Nasty Skulkers didn't do too bad. They were there to mitigate charges and keep things in the area, but, you know, I lost 682, they lost 429. You know, I lost far more, but even if you look at this, you know, battlefield statistic-wise or lore-wise, the Greenskins wouldn't care if every single one of these gobbos died, save for, you know, the 3 at the top. I could walk away with those 3, and that would be a victory, especially over the High Elves. Every High Elf lost. You know, every dragon lost, every war lion lost would be a devastating blow to the Aesir. You know, It doesn't seem like they procreate as fast, especially not as fast as, our fungus boys over here. And every dragon lost is a huge, huge blow, especially to somebody like Imrik. But my opponent fought a good fight that could have gone either way, but in the end, I think positioning had everything to do with that fight. So I thank my opponent for a good fight, and I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment down below. And as always, I've been Father the Everchosen.